The mayor and LFR presented 2 fire engines and an ambulance.
The new equipment was funded as part of a $8.4 million CARE Act federal grant to LFR. Channel 8's Matthew Midlighter has our top story tonight.
LFR now has 2 new fire engines and an ambulance, which they say will help to increase safety and lower response times to fires.
The safety, the technology, and durability of these new engines will allow for a better and more efficient response to calls for service from residents in these neighborhoods. Simply put, public safety is our community's and my administration's highest priority, and we are delivering on that priority.
Each engine cost about $611,000, while the ambulance cost $286,000. The new vehicles are being fitted with equipment such as hoses, tools, and communication devices before they are placed into service in the next 3 to 5 weeks.
We really try and focus on safety and then performance and how the rig's going to operate. So it's always evolving, things are always changing, and our job is to stay on top of those things and make our apparatus better.
LFR says these rigs can be used to fight wildfires and grass fires within the city limits, though it won't be their primary function. They've also ordered a new brush truck, which will help with rural wildfires like the ones in October. LFR says they do work to help with those fires, and rural departments such as the Syracuse Volunteer Fire Department are working to step up their game to handle them as well. The Syracuse department says they recently built their own fire engine out of a GMC truck, a water tank, and a pump installed by a local company. By purchasing and fitting it themselves, they say it only cost about $45,000, while new rigs can cost over $100,000.
We got it up and running here about 3 weeks ago, and we've used it twice so far, and it's performed really well. The generous donations from the rural communities as well as the city community also really helps out in the funding of this.
That newly built rig was used to fight wildfires in Lancaster County last week and was put to use again on Wednesday at a grass fire which spread to part of a home. Volunteers said they were able to save 2 houses using the truck. MG also says that there are 2 Lincoln firefighters who volunteer at their department to help with training, so they're more prepared to fight wildfires in the future. Reporting in Lincoln, Matthew Midlighter, Channel 8 News.
And since 2019, LFR has purchased 7 new fire engines for $3.5 million to replace the older vehicles that needed frequent repairs.